Hello everyone, thanks for tuning in to the 7th update for the Glastonbury Festival. Now, I said we'd do this update tomorrow evening, on Tuesday evening, but I thought I'd do the 7th on Tuesday and the 8th and final one on Thursday. But I realise that most of you are already going to be there on Thursday, so there won't be anybody left to watch out. So we'll actually be doing the 8th and final update Glastonbury on Wednesday evening. That'll be the last one, because after that, I should there's no point really, because most of you will be down at Glastonbury, soaking up the atmosphere by Thursday evening. So this is the penultimate update. Been a classic year of updates this year. I hope you've enjoyed them. We'll see what the 7th update has to show right now. I'm going to start off on Wednesday again, when a lot of you are heading down, and we'll go right way through the Glastonbury period to Monday, when a lot of you will be going home. So we'll start off on Wednesday, 21st of June, and we've got the pattern locked in now, certainly for pre-Glastonbury period. It's looking hot, bringing those southerly winds up, not just Glastonbury, but to many parts of the country. There's the upper air temperatures looking very, very hot indeed on Wednesday. Risk of thunderstorms up across Scotland during the course of Wednesday, and possibly one or two breaking out elsewhere, but they are very scattered, these storms on Wednesday, just being triggered by the heat and humidity. A lot of places are going to stay dry. Mod is actually forecasting Glastonbury to stay dry. You can't guarantee that. There is a risk of a downpour or a thunderstorm on Wednesday afternoon, albeit I would suggest quite a low one. And it's hot as well, temperatures up to 29, 30 degrees, possibly a bit more than that down across the southern part of the country. So if you are heading down to Glastonbury to pitch up your tent on Wednesday, it's going to be a very hot day. Now we go through to Thursday, when more of you will be heading down to Glastonbury to pitch up your tents and soak up the atmosphere, and then we begin to pull in a cooler and fresher westerly breeze. So things will, from Thursday onwards, things will start to cool down a little bit. There's the upper air temperatures. They're starting to lower. They're not looking as hot. Still warm, don't get me wrong, still going to be warm enough by any means, but just beginning to freshen up and cool down a little bit on Thursday. A lot of dry weather around on Thursday. Again, there could be one or two light showers. Won't necessarily rule out a shower for Glastonbury, but many places being forecast to stay dry away from Scotland and Northern Ireland, where obviously it is turning wet and windy. You don't need to worry about that. Temperatures are going down into the mid-20s Celsius, so that's much more comfortable. It'll feel excuse me, a lot easier in terms of camping out. It won't be as oppressively hot as it is on Wednesday. Right, we go through to day one of the Glastonbury Festival, which is Friday 23rd of June. We're bringing in a more unsettled westerly flow to the northern part of the country, but still the ridge from the Azores High, that's the Azores High down there, still the ridge from the Azores High is close to the south. So the upper air temperatures, they're still warm, but they are a lot cooler compared to the heat that we have right now, and we have up to Wednesday. There's cloud and outbreaks of rain for central northern parts of the country, but down at Glastonbury it's looking mostly dry on Friday 23rd of June. Again, there could be a light shower coming through in the evening, but I would suggest it's largely a dry day. To be honest, temperatures are into the low to mid-20s Celsius, so it's pleasantly warm as opposed to being oppressively hot. Go through to day 2 of the Glastonbury Festival. That's Saturday 24th of June. Very similar to the updates that we've been doing recently. So again, the ridge from the Azores High is very, very close to southern England, giving a protective boundary, if you like, to the rain-bearing systems that are running in across Scotland and Northern Ireland. The upper air temperatures are lowering. We're still lowering a little bit on the warm side, but nowhere near as warm as those upper air temperatures we was looking at on Wednesday. Through the day, there's a risk of a light shower perhaps coming through. I think what this green is really suggesting here, these green colours, is that going to be quite a bit of cloud coming in through the course of Saturday, but I suspect there will still be sunny spells. So overall, a very pleasant day, a refreshing westerly breeze, mostly dry, a few sunny spells, and temperatures there into the low 20s Celsius as well. So it's pleasantly warm again on Saturday for day 2 of the Glastonbury Festival. And then we go through to day 3 of Glastonbury Festival, the final day, Sunday 25th of June. And we're beginning to develop an area of low pressure out to the western part of the country. Throughout all of the Glastonbury updates, Sunday has always been the one that if it's going to produce sort of significant rain, it could happen. The other days, there's a risk of showers coming along, but overall nothing too significant. But Sunday's always been the one that looked like it could be producing some rain. Let's see what the latest from the GFS model is tonight. So upper air temperatures are still looking quite warm, and actually it's suggesting a lot of dry weather on Sunday, but you see there is a greater risk of showers breaking out. They're mainly in the north and west, but there is a greater chance of showers for Glastonbury on Sunday. So although it looks like we're going to have more or less quite a dry Glastonbury festival, I wouldn't necessarily say discard your waterproofs and your wellies, because there's still that question mark about Sunday, so it might be worth taking them with you anyway, just to be on the safe side. Temperatures so varying to the low to mid 20s Celsius, perhaps a little bit warmer again on Sunday, if anything. And then finally, as you're heading home on Monday, 26th of June, it looks like it's turning more definitively unsettled. Then low pressure is developing close to the country. The upper air temperatures are looking quite warm, but there is the suggestion of heavy showers or maybe thunderstorms breaking out on Monday. This is called Cape and Lifted, and that's showing you the thundery potential. So there is a risk of lightning and thunder as you're packing away your tents and going home. Temperatures are warm, they're into mid-20s Celsius, but if you want some Glastonbury rain, stick around to Monday, because that's probably the greatest chance of getting it. Overall, it's another really good update, this one. It looks mostly dry from start to finish. There might be showers coming and going, and Sunday possibly has the greatest risk of showers if you're going to get them, other than Monday, of course. But for the actual Glastonbury Festival itself, it looks like Sunday is one that still may have some showers. But overall, we're scraping the barrel, really, to find rain this year. It does look like going to be loads of dry weather for you to enjoy. So that's the 7th and penultimate update done. We'll do one more update, which will be on Wednesday evening, just to cover everything one last time. So come back for that on Wednesday evening. And that's all for now, and thanks for watching.